Hey guys, this is Wayne with Family Acreage, and Hillary and I are excited to let y'all know that we're having a sale this Wednesday. We have 100 acres going for $36,977, and that's out in Terrell County. It's out by Dryden. You'll see some maps later, but just check that price out. It's a pretty decent price on property out there in this area. All right, so what it is, it's part of the Cedar Creek Ranch. It's a subdivision. They separated out like a 10,000 acre ranch or something like that a long time ago, and a bunch of people have 100 acre tracts, 300 acre tracts out there. This is one of them. This is one of them. This here, it says private road. We are members of this, and it's a great place that you can go out and check it all out. It has different areas. There's certain passes and stuff you can go through, and it says no trespassing. Of course, we get to drive down the main roads, and you do have to go across uh, what would look like somebody's property in a little section, but it is you do have access to your road. Here's part of the property right when you're coming on. We had a friend go out there and take some pictures. You can tell it's pretty grown up out here. But part of being Cedar Creek Ranch is that you will actually have somebody come out and they can grade your road. Nobody's been out to this area probably about 10 years to grade this road, except for people maybe just passing through in a car or taking their truck out there. So you can definitely call out, and it's like $100 a year for this. They're supposed to grade it twice a year, if not more, if you need it more. And then also you'll have access to central water. Here's coming onto the property. When you see a map later, you'll see it says unknown object. We now know what that object is. It's an old trailer. It's like a pickup bed trailer that somebody left out there. I do not know if it's working. My buddy didn't tell me. There it is again. And that's just another view. Here he is. He's walking the property. The edge of the property is way back behind him, and you'll see this slide here. He believed this is like the pole that would show you the edge of the property on the other side. And that's the coordinates to the property. I'll have them listed in the description for this video. This here, I don't know why it cut it off, but it's actually 29.9199 and then minus 101.9313. So this is supposed to have that fourth digit there is supposed to be 3. That is the entrance to the property. If you try to Google how to get there or use something like that, it'll show you like a J thing coming around this way, which wouldn't be bad to get to this side of the property, but this is the road's literally like right over here. US 90 is like right over in this area, right above that. So this is the access road to get to the property. And this here, he says, a good size arroyo that's been obviously washed out since it's an arroyo. And he said you'd have to get across this in like a Ranger or maybe a four-wheeler. And if you could get somebody out there with a maintainer, maybe they could fix it up to where you might be able to get across it in a decent sized truck or something. I wouldn't take a Prius out here though. And here is the direction from US 90. Like I said, there is that entrance there. If you want to put in the coordinates for that, you can put that on there. It says exit Cedar Creek Road, and then it's 1.69 miles to the property. This direction over here is Del Rio, and this direction over here is Dryden. Dryden's literally like 12 minutes away, which is great because that's like ice, water, burger stand, stuff like that. There's like an RV place out there, so you're really close to something livable. And like I said, here is that where that trailer was, and I could just see that from whenever we're looking at Google Earth. This right here is the just a view. It looks like you're looking kind of southeast there. You can see the southeast. And that's that arroyo. It stays green. They said they've had a good bit of rain out there. There's southeast, kind of looking at the panoramic view there, looking down toward Mexico. And here's that central water. Like I said, it is part of being part of that association. We didn't even know it. You don't have to be a part of the association. The lady that we bought it from didn't know. She'd owned it for years and years and years, and she never paid for it. But if I called and I spoke with the gentleman that's a member of that property owners association, he's a treasurer, and it's $100 a year. he's sending me the bylaws, and from it sounds like when I was talking to him, the only thing is that you just pay for central water and be able to get access to your property. No restrictions or anything like that. I'm waiting for the bylaws to get to me to make sure I confirm that. But just speaking with them, there's no restrictions out there. And this is that northeast entrance. Whenever I looked at it, it said you could take like a road that brings you way around, but man, I couldn't imagine trying to get across these things. And here's Del Rio, 84 miles from Del Rio, so it's about 85 miles, hour and a half from Del Rio. And there's Midland, 2 hours and 47 minutes from Midland. And this here is coming all the way from San Antonio. And it'll be a good 3 hours and 53 minutes, which isn't too bad coming from San Antonio. Be able to get out to a place of your own. And that is coming from Austin, 5 hours and 14 minutes. Might be easier just go down to San Antonio and across. But that's the route it gave me when I pulled it up. Here's the plat map. You're section 145, and there's the road that would take you to it. When I spoke with the guy, he asked which one it was. He knew exactly who owned it prior to us, everything like that. So they're up and up on it. And you can see here when you come down here, come across. It looks like you're gonna be driving across somebody's property because I think 176. That person owns this property, but you have access to the property. They can't stop you from going across. There's everything written in there saying that you have access. And there's a pretty bad picture of it, but that's just the plat map of it. This is the acreage I told you that where you have to drive across. It looks like you follow this around, come up, and then come across here, across the top part, northern part of these properties. It'd be cool if there was access right here, but there's not. It's all the way over here. All right, guys, if y'all are interested in this 100 acres for sale for $36,977, please give me a call. My number is 512-878-7777. Ask for Wayne, and I'll be happy to help you out and figure out what we can do. And just let you know, a lot of people ask, I know it's a lot of money just to have cash for, but we are not able to offer financing because we don't have that kind of cash either. All right, well, thank y'all.